Hello everybody! I got my wireless system today and decided to make a little review for those who also thought about getting rid of wires. This is the Lekato WS-80. Everything arrived without any damage. Inside the box the contents are additionally protected by a dense layer of foam rubber. The package includes everything you need. Instructions in English, German and Japanese, a wire for charging the devices, and most importantly, the transmitters themselves. Or to be more precise, one transmitter and one receiver. Everything is connected as simply as possible. We plug the transmitter into the jack connector of the guitar and the receiver into the guitar processor, amp or sound card, depending on what you use. Slide the switch to the side until the indicators light up and you're done, you can play. There is no need to link or synchronize anything further. The device runs at 2.4 GHz. I was a little worried about it. I saw that there are other receivers with 5.8 GHz and was afraid that this could have a bad effect on the signal quality, sound delay or something like that. But fortunately, everything worked out and it works without any problems. While playing the guitar, I don't notice the difference compared to a wire. It seems to have the same sound and no delay at all. I decided to record a couple of samples connected to the Lekato wireless system, as well as connected to a wire, so I can compare the actual result. In comparison, I use a 6-meter Fender cable, which I bought for about $15. According to the results of the test, I only confirmed my feelings. On the record, I don't hear any difference compared to the wire. And I even threw 2 recordings into FL Studio and ran one after the other through the equalizer. I thought that maybe this would show the difference, but it's pretty much the same for me. The result is very satisfying. It's much more convenient with the Lekato system. I'm not restricted to my green chair in front of the computer, and I can get comfortable, for example on the couch, while I'm practicing and trying to remember a melody or a new riff. It's also worth noting that the system can be safely removed from the guitar while it's turned on, and there will be no noise. For example, like the crackle when you pull out a cable of a connected guitar. And the design of the receiver allows you to turn it to any convenient position so that it doesn't interfere and doesn't rest against the legs, chair or anywhere else. Also, there are such protective rubber bands on it that will not allow the receiver to scratch your guitar. I don't have exact data on the working hours. The website claims 8 hours, but I personally just charge it before each use, and so far I haven't been able to discharge it in one practice session. I also walked around the apartment and tried to figure out how far the signal works. But I wasn't able to cut off the signal in the apartment. The area is too small and the signal breaks through the walls of the apartment building without any problems. Unfortunately, I can't say how it will behave on large spaces or on a stage. Therefore, my verdict is, this is an excellent and very convenient way to connect your instrument. It has all the same properties of a wired connection, but also a number of advantages. The only disadvantage is that it's more expensive than a cable, but the difference is not too much. At this stage I definitely recommend it for purchase. It remains only to check it with time. Will the battery hold the charge as well in a year or two? Will the transmitter still work the same way? Can't tell yet, but if I find out something, I will definitely let you know. That's it for today. If the information was useful, I will be glad if you press the like button, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment under the video. Thank you all for your attention. Keep rocking.